Never as young as you are right this instant. You'll never be this young or look this way again.
Like, have a lot of great sex with.
Wink.
Like, it's not going to be in between.
You promised you weren't going to tell that story about me.
Oh, shit. I just want to call you so many names.
Oh, I bet. A lot of people do. You know?
Have you met the band before?
No, have they met me, Kelly?
Oh.
I got that wrong.
Like, when I was 16 years old, I
Yeah.
dated the mayor. And
What?
Didn't
Oh,
know so many-
skirt. Can we talk about
I
that?
had no money. You know, you pay
Right.
your bills, you go out. So I was like, I need to get another job. So
I'm sure
I
you
used
got
to
a
say
lot
where
of
the girls
characters.
wanted to do me and the boys wanted to be me.
I could see you making a lot of cash.
Yeah, I did. Like, I brought in,
Right.
like, I guess I've just always been open to anything. I mean, live your life, you know, do your thing. So it is my job. I know that I'm making a difference in some way, shape, or form, but
Whatever.
rhymes with rock.
Yeah.
Were you like a
I
model?
think you're going to go down one path, and then you just have to say, all right, this is what the universe had in store for me, you know?
Tell us a little bit about your dating history. You give.
God.
I do need some
I am
advice.
not the girl to give advice. Trust and believe. It is without a doubt the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life. And I feel like I have a scarlet letter on my chest. I'm not even lying.
I need to understand.
I maybe shared it with 2 people in my entire life of what really happened and what went down. You're like the 10,000th person to tell
Am
me that.
I?
I'm not even
Oh,
kidding.
my God.
Do you think you would?
I would definitely apply.
Jackie.
It's just,
This is some main character energy here.
I
I mean,
know.
I ain't fighting over a guy. They're fighting over me.
Ooh, fuck.
Were you a partier?
Well, yeah. Here, yeah. You know what I do suffer from, which is funny that you say that. Wait till they find me out. Wait till they figure me out. You know, 30 years
Yes.
plus into my career. Yeah, it's like something that you always carry with you. Does it get any more Irish than that?
Apparently it does.
I'm not kidding.
It's going to take a lot more than that. You are watching Mocktails Are Messy with Jackie Flanagan.
Ooh.
Sexy voice.
I like that. She is a hottie batati.
Impostor syndrome.
We are very excited to welcome one of my closest family friends from the Oakmont, Pennsylvania neck of the woods of Pittsburgh, Jacqueline. Jackie. Jack Attack Flanagan. Miss Flanagan.
I'm so excited to be here to join you guys and to meet Kelly, who is stunningly beautiful. You're
You are so
pretty.
beautiful. And
No.
I said she looks just like your LinkedIn photo.
Which I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's
But
a good thing.
you are stunning. I'm not even kidding. Your face is
You
perfect.
are too, baby.
Stop it, infinity.
Oh.
Never as young as you are right this instant. You'll never be this young or look this way again. Right? So you got to
That's so
embrace it.
true.
That's gold.
It's true,
Yeah.
right?
I'm a lucky guy today. I have beautiful blondes in the studio.
Right. All natural.
Oh yeah! Look at these pants, these boots,
Stop
this
it.
sweater,
So I
the
just
gold.
threw it on, you know.
What do we call it? The cream dream?
The cream
Oh
dream.
my
Cream
God.
dream.
Yes. We had a little happy hour before the Mocktails
Yes.
Are Messy moment.
Right.
We offered her a car and she turned it down, and I was like, "What a class act! We can't afford
Wait,
that."
did you offer me a car to drive me, or you offered me actually a car?
Oh, we.
See, I thought it was just to get me here. I didn't really.
See, it was an actual car.
Oh shit! If I'd known that.
She's got a nice infestor.
Wink.
A sugar daddy.
Oh, I miss the sugars.
All right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna find a sugar.
Yes.
I
You
need
know
a
what?
sugar daddy.
I
Finally.
I talked to my friend. She's in her 50s. She said, I have had a great life with my husband. We have great kids, whatever. The only guy that I am interested in is somebody that is either going to be able to take care of himself and me, or just somebody to like have a lot of great sex with. Like, it's not going to be in between.
You promised you weren't going to tell that story about me.
Oh, shit.
Now tell us about your drink that you chose
Oh,
today,
my
Jackie.
drink today.
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, you know, officially this drink is called a Madras.
Ooh.
So it's a vodka, OJ, splash of cran. So, you know, like they had Greyhounds, which was a vodka and grapefruit. A Screwdriver's a vodka and OJ. This was called a Madras, Madras. I don't know why, but it's fantastic. It's still my drink of choice.
This is my first time having it, and it's way better than I expected.
Right.
So, like, I've done the vodka cranberry before, and I was kind of over it. But this,
Which is a poinsettia, by the way.
Ooh.
Okay.
She's a little fancy.
Okay, but
Plus,
you
it
know,
matches your outfit,
this
so you
is-
can't go wrong
yeah,
there.
this matches my outfit.
I like it. I have the non-alcoholic version of
Right.
the Madras.
Right?
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Jackie. Jack Attack.
Jack Attack.
I can't. I just want to call you so many names.
Oh, I bet. A lot of people do. Trust me.
All good names, but maybe a naughty one.
Right. Well,
Yes.
there's a lot of those too.
We have the mocktails or the messy. You like the concept.
I love it. I think it's fantastic. It's really fun. I was listening to some of your other podcasts. You guys are great. And plus, you've been friends
Jackie.
forever.
Yes.
For anybody who is interested in taking a pause from the booze, or, maybe they just want to do a little mocktail month. Dry January is kind of seeped into February. Who knows how long it's going to go for me, but I am enjoying the Amethyst is a non-alcoholic spirit that is masterfully crafted and blended with invigorating fruits and botanicals. It's rooted in the spirits of balance, wellness, and inclusion. Amethyst allows you to celebrate all of life's moments like this one today with Jack Attack. Thank you for introducing the Madras. I am having the Amethyst Madras equivalent. It is 8 calories per serving size, 1.5 fluid ounces, and that equates to 3 grams of carbohydrates, 0 sugar, which is an A+. I think the Amethyst mocktail equivalent to your Madres today is pretty stellar. Amethyst, it's really delicious.
Right.
I'm having that Madres.
Yes.
Am I
with
saying
the
that right?
amethyst. Yes, a Madras.
You said that you've traveled around the country. Could you tell us a little bit about?
Actually, me and my friend Michael Dunley, his cousin,
Yes.
him and I and our other girlfriend, Redhead, we are.
You call her Redhead?
Yeah. I've been friends with her since I was 10 years old. Her real name is Cindy Capuccio Need. And I met her when she came into my gym class in 5th grade. And I looked at her and said, she's mine.
She's stealing it.
She's mine. And we've been inseparable ever since. But Redhead and Duns and I are huge U2 fans. We have been since the 80s, and we literally follow them all over the world. We've seen them in Portugal, Spain, Netherlands, Belgium, Japan. But some people are like, oh, you follow U2, like, oh, what's that about? But it's more about the journey than it is about the band. Getting together with my best friends and going to see them. And,
Right.
Have you met the band before?
No, have they met me, Kelly?
Oh.
I got that wrong.
Just saying, Bono.
Sorry. Hold on, let me rephrase that.
Right.
Has you two met you before, Jackie?
They haven't had the privilege, but they
Okay.
might.
Oh, damn.
Bono, play your cards right.
It's a little feisty. I like it.
Really, what it's turned into more is like a reason to go travel, because if you say, we should go to Spain sometime, you never get around to it.
Yes.
But if you say, we should go to Spain on August 5th to see you two play, you're going to make the effort to go
It's
and
a
do it.
predetermined date,
Right,
and you got to make
exactly.
it to the date.
Right. And we've just traveled all over the world to see them, and it's been fantastic.
So, contrary to popular belief, you are not a material girl. You are all about the experiences.
Well, I might be a little material girl, too. I'm not going to lie. A little bit of both? Yeah, a little bit of both.
A little bit of both. Jackie has this aspiring look, this aspiring lifestyle. I mean, where is your next venture?
Well, actually, I'm heading to New York City in April.
Oh.
Yeah, just to go up there for a long weekend.
Yeah.
But I don't have any trips out of the country. I should explore this country more. Like, I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I've never been to, like, Seattle or Oregon or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, I really need to explore this country more. But I always think about when I want to travel, I just want to go across the pond kind of thing,
Yes.
But
How do you plan your trip, like with the trains and all that stuff?
yeah, so it's funny that you say that, because for my 60th birthday, my girlfriend, best girlfriend and I, Cindy, went to Italy.
I love how you say casually, like 60th.
Oh, honey.
I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, well, it is what it is, right? It beats the alternative, right?
Oh my God. Okay. I didn't mean to interrupt, but we just got to
I
give you a
love that.
shout out.
Thank
You
you.
look hot.
I'm
Beautiful.
all about it. I'm all about it. You know?
Yeah.
What the hell? So,
Yeah, I would have guessed 40.
oh my God, Kelly, you're my favorite.
This is like a love fest, and
I
this
know,
is all
right?
genuine, guys. I swear.
Take a sip on that.
Oh, yeah.
Back in the day, like, I kept saying to my girlfriend, Cindy, like, we need to go to Switzerland. I found this place on Instagram, and I said, I want to go there. And I kept sending her pictures, like, we're going here. And then we decided we were going to go to Italy for our 60th. And then I was like, well, why can't we go to Switzerland, too? It's this place called Lauterbrunnen. It's like the land of 72 waterfalls or something ridiculous. And so we flew into London. We went to see her niece for a couple of days. And then we took a train to Switzerland, which wasn't easy. And in retrospect, I probably would never do it again.
Because everybody acts like it's easy.
It's not easy.
Okay.
It's not. It was literally 10 hours. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of little trains on and off, upstairs, downstairs. They're not really ADA compliant over there. You know what I mean? It's not easy to get around.
Right.
We, went through the French Alps and the Swiss Alps and the Italian Alps, and we stopped in Lauterbrunnen, and then we went down to Italy, and we're in Sorrento for a couple of days, and it was just the best trip ever. We were staying in an Airbnb in Sorrento, and somebody said, like, "Are you having fun here?" And I'm like, "Oh, we live here." Like, we live here. This is what we do all the time,
Yeah.
I love it.
I love how you say that you're like in Sorrento and you're like, oh yeah, we live here.
I know.
That's like so Jackie. Or that's so Vegas, as her Instagram handle is.
Right.
I don't know. You might be a little so European.
I know.
Well, where's your favorite place that you have visited?
I would say Prague is absolutely stunning.
Ooh.
Okay.
Fantastic. Like when I was 16 years old, my high school did a trip abroad.
Yes.
And a bunch of teachers took a bunch of kids over to Europe over the summer. And my old man was like, "You are going on this trip."
Oh,
and literally I was
nice.
like, "I don't want to go, Daddy." I know, right? Yeah. And actually Cindy Zordich was on that
Oh,
trip.
yeah.
So
I don't want to go, Daddy.
I don't want to go, Daddy, like you spoiled brat. I don't want to go to Europe. And
She
it
is.
literally, transformed my entire life. Like it was that. And
Oh,
it just,
wow.
it gets in your blood and then you can't stop. You just want to go,
Yes.
go. And you just realize like how big the world is and
Mm-hmm.
how much out there is to see,
Well, I can relate to you. Like, I don't have any desire to go to some parts of the U.S., even though I should be a proud American,
Right.
But there is just, like, when you get that little bug of, like, Europe,
Ugh.
or even outside of Europe, Asia, you're just
Right.
like,
It's an
there's
itch you
so
can't scratch,
much.
right? There is so much.
Exactly what you said,
And I
an
think
itch.
it just makes you a better person, to see different cultures and enlighten yourself and
Yes.
see, the way different people live. And it makes you a better person all the way around. Now, where's my next trip? Where are we going?
Oh, we're going to New Orleans.
That's right.
We're going to be in the United States,
Right.
Jackie.
Yes, we need to, have you ever been?
I have only been one time, and it was August.
Oh,
So
well.
totally hot.
Jeez.
What's up with me and these trips to August in the South?
I know. That's
Like,
not a good thing.
So you're a New Orleans, I want to say local, but you were there for 5 years.
Yeah, I lived
so
there
you,
for 5 years in
so
the
you
90s.
could be considered a local.
It's literally my favorite city, probably on the face of the earth. I'm not even lying,
Wow.
honest to God.
Well, kind of like you said about the European
Right.
influence.
I think it's the closest city we have to a European city in the United States, with the culture and the food. And if you really learn, like, the history of the city, like the French and the Spanish and how they built their houses in the French Quarter to, like, they didn't want people to see. So all the beauties, like, inside in their courtyards, like, when you walk through the French
Yeah.
Quarter. It's really amazing. And I was really blessed. Like, I met a lot of cool people in New Orleans and moved in a lot of cool circles. So I got to see, like, a lot of the inside of New Orleans, which was fun. So I
Do
love
you
that.
still keep in touch with those
I do. There's
locals?
some people I still keep in touch with there, and it was
Nice.
ball, and I
Yeah.
dated the mayor. And
What?
Did you really?
Oh,
Yes, honey.
Oh my God! Skirt! Can we talk about that?
We need to edit that out.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me though.
It was fun. It was definitely a fun time. I worked for Tulane School of Medicine. I did
That's
fundraising for
right.
them. I was making jack shit, and I got paid once a month. So by the time the end of the month rolled around, I had no money. You pay your bills,
Right.
you go out. So I was like, I need to get another job. I started bartending at this gay and lesbian bar in New Orleans, and it was a ball. I had so much fun.
I'm sure
I
you
used
got
to
a
say
lot
where
of
the girls wanted
characters.
to do me and the boys wanted to be me.
Oh, I love that.
I had a ball there. It was
Oh
so
my
much
God! I could see you making a lot of cash.
Yeah, I did. Like I brought in like literally a couple extra grand a month just doing that and working
Oh,
Fridays and Saturdays.
wow.
So I needed it for sure.
Do you feel like that's what makes you a good ally to the community, the LGBTQ plus?
I guess I've just always been open to anything. I mean,
Yeah.
like I don't live your life, do your thing. As long as you're not hurting anybody, who cares, right?
Because you have an eclectic group of friends, like of all
Totally.
walks of life.
I mean, I graduated with 1,062 kids. So,
That's a lot.
Right. All socioeconomic backgrounds, race,
Well,
sexuality, everything. But we were a big melting pot, and I love that,
Can you tell me a little bit about your career now? This big executive.
No, I don't know about all that, but
Yeah, tell us about the nonprofit work that you do.
well, it's very near and dear to my heart. Something that I love doing. Not only is it a career and a job, it's a passion, right? So, every day I go into work, even though it is my job, I know that I'm making a difference in some way, shape, or form. But I literally fell into it. I just had graduated from college, and I was working at
Purdue?
Purdue, honey. Boiler up.
Oh, wow. I like it.
Yeah, not a we are. As my friends from Penn State say, Purdue.
Oh, shit.
Not Purdue.
And then we got a slippery.
Right. Oh, yes, indeed, honey. I love Slippery Rock. You
I
gotta
had
love
so
that.
much fun when I visited her.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a ball up there for sure.
What do they call it? Slippery or
I'm
slimy?
gonna let you say it. Slimy pebble.
Or I think it's like slippery.
Whatever.
Rhymes with rock.
Yes, thank you. Okay, yeah. But to go back into your
Right.
very humble
I don't even know
abode.
where I was. Oh, so I was just graduated from college, and I was working at Eve in the Monroeville Mall, a boutique. My father was ready to kill me.
Ooh.
He was like, "Are you kidding me?"
Is it like lingerie?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Do you
that's
remember that?
sexy.
Yes.
Are you serious?
I do.
Oh my God, that's
She's
so
48.
funny. Yeah.
Shut
She remembers Eve.
It was. There was in the Monroeville Mall. It was
I had
called
heard of
Eve.
it. Yeah.
They sold lingerie. They sold like really cute dresses. I mean, they were like a little boutique.
Is it like Frederick's kind of or no?
Not Frederick's, but along those lines. Like they sold lingerie like that, but they also sold clothes and jewelry. And
Yeah.
Were you like a model?
No, God, no. God, no. I was just work there.
I mean,
That's not a crazy question for me to
I
ask.
know. I mean,
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
No.
Jackie, like you're 6'1".
No, in heels maybe.
Okay, all right.
But so my dad was ready to kill me. He's like, "What the hell are you doing? I paid for this education." My parents were like, "What are you doing?" And they're like, "All you want to do is be in college." And I was like, "You know what? You're right. If I can't beat them, I'll join them." So I decided to go back to the University of Pittsburgh to get my master's in higher ed administration because I thought I'd work in like student affairs or a dean position or something like that.
Yes.
And they placed me in the development office, and I was like, what am I going to develop? I had no idea what development was. And then that led to a full-time job with them, and then I went on to work for the Pittsburgh Ballet Theater and Tulane, and then the Carnegie Library of Pittsburgh. I was a consultant for 5 years, and I traveled all over the United States working with nonprofits. And now I'm with Presbyterian Senior Care. So it's been over 30 years, and it's a passion. But it's really funny how I fell into it. You know what I mean? Like I would have never set out on that path, but it just worked to my favor. Because it's really a people person job too. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
you have to be able to schmooze and
I was going to say, you do seem so happy, and I don't know if it's in your life or your career, or is it a combination of both?
I think it's a combination of both.
Yeah.
Just being like, like this is where I'm supposed to be, right?
Yes.
Because you really don't know. You think you're going to go down one path, and then you're on a different path, and you just have to say, all right, this is what the universe had in store for me, I think I was telling you guys earlier.
Yeah, could you elaborate on?
Yeah, like, I always thought I was, like, going to get married and have kids, and I just wanted to be the girl that went to the country club every day, my husband bought me nice jewelry.
In another life, I could see that being
Right.
you.
You're more of like a Soho House girl.
Right.
More
Real
country
Housewives
club.
of something.
Yes,
right?
exactly.
Real Housewives of Pittsburgh.
The Real Housewives of Oakmont.
Right. Oh God, I would love to be in that.
Yes.
I would love to be in that.
We're going to make something, Andy.
Ah,
Gotta
right.
connect.
Right. I fell into it, and it's something that I love, and it's a passion, and the rest is history, right?
Yeah, I'm definitely impressed. I think it's because of the family that you have as well. You guys are so close, and there's 5 of you.
Right.
Can you tell me how the craziness of growing up with 4 siblings is?
Yeah. My parents grew up in New York and were raised there.
Brooklyn?
Long Island.
Okay.
Astoria, Long Island.
Nice.
They got married, and then my father got a job in Oklahoma, and they moved there, and they had my sister there, and then they moved to Iowa and had my other 2 sisters, and then they moved to Pittsburgh and had me and my brother. So I'm a lifelong Pittsburgher,
Yes.
but But we never had cousins growing up. All of our friends in our neighborhood, especially the big Italian families, had tons of cousins, and their cousins always came over to their house. But we never had that because all of our cousins lived in New York. So we were always just like tight because we never had that extended family kind of thing. And then consequently, like my best friends and their kids and their families became our extended family.
Well, could you tell us a little bit about your dating history, and could you give
God.
So he needs advice, so could you give him a little
do
bit?
need some
I am
advice.
not the girl to give advice. Trust and believe.
Well, listen, we've both gone through divorces,
Right.
and not a lot of people know about mine. I didn't really want to divulge at the time, but it's a serious thing. I think a lot of people don't talk about because they're so like, divorce is so bad. It's like we're Catholic. We
Right.
can't be, and it's like nowadays I'm like, no, if it's not working,
Right.
like why? If there's no children,
It is without a doubt the hardest thing I've ever gone through in my life.
yeah.
And I still cannot even say the word. It's so hard for me to even say it. I feel like I have a scarlet letter on my chest. I'm not even lying.
I need to understand from a woman's perspective.
Well, for starters, I only got married when I was 51, right? So, I mean, why would I even have gotten married?
Right.
It wasn't like I
right.
wanted to have kids or, you know what I mean? Like, I knew that ship had sailed. I thought I wanted to get married because I wanted to be with the person I wanted to be with for the rest of my life. So I wouldn't have even gone down that road had I thought it would have ended in divorce.
Right.
And it was gut-wrenching, and I've never, ever talked about it. I never posted anything on Instagram. I maybe shared it with 2 people in my entire life of what really happened and what went down. And I feel like it's private and personal.
Yeah.
And, but it's hard.
Oh yeah.
And, even like, when you go to the doctor's office and you have to check off like widowed, single, married, and I can't even check off divorced. It's like,
yeah.
it's just like, I'm like, why does that define me? You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
what does that
Why
even mean?
should it?
I agree. So I just check single. Like, you don't
Yeah.
even know
I
what
would
my
do the
past
same
was,
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
why does that
Nobody's
even make a difference?
business.
Right.
It doesn't make a difference for anything.
Right.
I was always confused because I was like, did they file? like, I was like, should I put divorce or should I put single? Like, because it
Am
was
I
like,
still married?
it was really difficult as well. I thought the same thing. I'm like, if I'm gonna do this, I know my parents have been together forever. I've known my grandparents. Your parents have been together
Right.
forever. It's like we see so many relationships. It's like hard times are inevitable,
Right.
but you just go through it, work it out.
Right.
And it didn't work out for me, and I take it lighter than it should be,
Right.
but it does probably sit hard.
It's gut wrenching. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a terrible. When you get married, you say for better, for worse, for richer, for poor. Like I took those vows seriously.
Yes.
Like I would have never done that had I thought it would have ended up the way it did. Like why did I need to get married? I didn't need to do
Right.
it financially.
No.
I didn't need to do it to have kids. I didn't need to do it for any other reason than I wanted to. So it just was, and what's really crazy is I'm still very close with his family.
Yes.
I love his mother. I love his sisters. I love my
Right.
nieces and nephews. I still call them my nieces and nephews, and it's just, it's gut wrenching because you never think you're going to be there, you know.
Yeah.
But to piggyback on that and your question, like, yeah, I'm looking, honey. So
Okay. I like that.
it's
I like
so
the sound of
hard.
that. Yeah, she's like, let's make it lighter.
Oh my gosh, you need to apply to be on The Bachelorette.
you're like the 10,000th person to tell
Am
me that.
I?
I'm not even
Oh
kidding.
my god.
Do you think you would?
I would definitely apply.
Jackie.
It's just,
I see this.
Yeah.
I see this. I know, actually don't even like take it for what it is. Like, you definitely shouldn't be golden, but like given
Oh, I'm
that-
golden, honey.
I mean, but I get that guy, I was like shocked that the guy was
This is some main character energy here. I
please.
yeah.
We're gonna
I
film-
would do it in a heartbeat.
Let's
Oh
film
my
your
God.
audition
My
tape.
Career. Okay.
Oh my god, we are
gosh.
doing this.
We need
I'm
to.
not kidding you.
I'm so excited.
Cheers to this. Jackie Flanagan.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Right.
The new Golden Bachelorette, Jackie Flanagan.
I would do it. What the hell? I mean, how else are you going to meet people? You're single and you're in your 30s. Try being single and you're 60. I mean, that's really hard. It's hard to meet people. It's hard to meet single men.
But
like,
would
not a
you
lot of-
date younger?
I would absolutely. I mean,
Oh,
my
yeah.
husband, my ex-husband was 18 years younger than me.
Right.
Maybe that was the problem.
I don't know. You looked very similar in age and very the same energy.
But Yeah, I would definitely. Not too young though. I'm done with that. You know,
No.
I need somebody on my same wavelength.
Yeah.
So
a
you
lot of
won't,
respect.
you won't date him.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean,
I would date Ryan.
Oh God, we might be onto something better.
I mean, look at him. Damn.
Oh damn! I was just checking
Although I
you
feel
out.
like we're related. It would
I
almost be
know.
like
Is this like
incest.
a West
Yeah.
Virginia type of situation? Oh wait, we can't say that. That's
I know.
politically incorrect.
Sorry. Ryan
Sorry,
said
that was a
not
joke.
me.
That was coming from an Abercrombie and Fitch shirt back in the day.
Right.
It's all relative in West Virginia.
Mm.
My grandma
great.
Pat bought me that.
Of course she did.
Like she had no clue. But yeah, we're doing the Golden Bachelor for you, Jack. Or
Okay.
Bachelorette.
Bachelorette.
Why am
I'm
I-
all for it.
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
do
because she could be on The Bachelor. Like, she could be one of the contestants.
Oh.
it. No, honey, I'm not vying for
No,
somebody
we're
else.
going
They're
straight to The
vying for me.
Bachelorette.
Yeah.
Straight to The
I
Bachelorette.
know.
I ain't fighting over a guy. They're fighting over me.
I
I
can't
agree.
even see you ever fighting for anybody. A friend, a guy, a sister, like anybody. I
I'm
can't.
sorry, it wouldn't even be a competition.
Oh, look at you.
Kelly is no bullshit either.
I know. She doesn't pull any punches, that's for sure.
But I knew
noticed
that you
when
guys.
we were pre-gaming.
Yes. What did you catch on from that?
When
little...
she said, quit talking because we have to talk about this in the studio.
She cut us off firm.
Right.
She
I was like,
threw
oh my
it
God, you're so
down.
pretty. Nice to meet you. She's like, okay, enough about you.
I know. She's like bullet pointed.
I wanted you to tell us a little bit more about your passion for Purdue University.
Oh my God.
I think everyone would love to hear about your crazy college days.
Oh my gosh. Except all my Penn State friends.
Right.
I know.
Who, you know, the only reason I went to Purdue was because I did test out of Penn State. So
Ooh, fuck.
we are.
Penn State.
I remember there was like, you could go in and talk to your guidance counselor, and my guidance counselor was like, so you're going to go to like IUP or,
Oh,
you know,
God, no.
like all these local schools, Clarion, you know. I was like, no, I'm going away, you know, like you could like feed in all these parameters into this computer and they would spit out like schools. So I said I wanted to go to a big school. And at the time, my old man was like, if you don't major in computer science, you're never going to get a job, you know. Computers are the wave of the future. Meanwhile,
I feel like that was pushed on us as
right.
well.
And I'd never even touched a computer. I didn't even know
Yeah.
what it was, right? So, I mean, they didn't have computers in the 80s.
Microsoft
Yeah, exactly. The
95.
computers were as big as this room in the 80s, you know? I mean, honest to God. So they like spit out all these schools, and Purdue was one of them, and they didn't have an application fee.
Oh,
And
nice.
I thought, shit, I'm applying. And I got in. I'm like, damn, if they're taking me, I'm going.
Exactly.
So, and I loved it. I had a ball. still have a lot of really good friends there. One of my very dearest friends was my roommate, Lisa, and we still keep in touch and have fun. And
Were you a partier?
well, yeah. But it was very Midwestern, very like conservative. Like I was like this crazy girl.
Like this New
that-
York
yeah,
girl.
exactly, like East Coast girl, even though I really
Yes.
wasn't. I mean, I was from Pittsburgh, but I remember I had this gold headband that I wore at lunch one time. Everybody was like, here, yeah.
Oh my gosh. I can picture it.
Right? You know, that was back in the let's get physical days, you know.
Wait, that voice, where is that from? That's a character on a movie. Who are you?
Here, yeah.
I definitely heard that voice
don't know.
before.
But yeah, but it was also a great nurturing place, you know what I mean, to go to school and go to college, because it did have the Midwest values, and you know,
Yes.
like I never knew what cow tipping was and shit like that, you know. It's like,
Wait, did people do that?
oh yeah, I guess that was like a thing on weekends when you
What?
grew up in the Midwest.
Does
Oh,
it actually
damn.
work? Do the cows actually
Yeah,
fall
I
over?
think so. Like when they're asleep, you can go up and push them over and they fall.
I love your response. I think so.
I never did it personally,
Yeah.
but I think it is a thing.
That doesn't seem like your thing or your
No.
wheelhouse.
If I'm near a cow, I'm making a purse or shoes out of it.
No vegan in the house here.
Or a hamburger or steak.
Oh my god.
Who are we kidding?
Loving your pose too. You like seem like such a natural at it right now. You got like your arm back
Oh my
here.
God,
I need
stop.
to take notes.
You'd never
from
know my
Jackie.
heart is pounding out of my chest.
Oh,
right now.
really?
You know what I do suffer from, which is funny that you say that? I do suffer from imposter syndrome for sure.
Really?
Yes, I do. Like in my job and things like that, I'm always like, wait till they find me out. Wait till they figure me out. You know, 30 years
Yes.
plus into my career, I still suffer from that. You know, like someone's going to figure me out. Yeah, it's like something that you always kind of carry with you.
You're a busy woman, and I just appreciate you making the time for us.
Well, why wouldn't I? You know I adore you. Because you guys got it going on. Your podcasts are phenomenal. You're a great friendship.
I
And
adore-
my new girl,
Little-
Kelly Flaherty. Does it get any more Irish than that?
Apparently it does.
That's right. That's why I won't take that test. I don't want to know
Right,
how
the
damn
DNA,
Irish I
don't
am.
take the DNA test.
Right.
I know.
You have a lot to offer. I just really hope it takes off for you, you know?
Thank
Well,
you,
It's
Jackie.
fantastic. Seriously.
We want you to be part of it.
Oh my God.
Seriously.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I'm not kidding.
It's going to take a lot more than that.
Cheers
Love
to
you.
the
Cheers.
Oh my
Madras.
God. Right. I'm almost done.
Oh, get it, girl.